So this is Holy Shies um, making a video of my 1911 A1. It is a Springfield Armory 7-round mag Packmeyer. That's not what it came with, but I have a Chip McCormick. Everyone's like, you need to get the Combat Wilson, and or excuse me, Wilson Combat, and I don't. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever, you know. Uh, Everyone has their views on it and everything. I'm not going to give you my view. This is just what I chose, and it works for me. Packmeyer. That's what I chose. Picked a couple of them up at a kind of an antique dealer shop there, or here in Tucson. And the guy gave me a great price on them. He gave me three of them, 7-round magazines for $30. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that's freaking crazy, kick butt. So they were used, but man, these things are awesome. I am sporting a 250 or 55 grain. I'd have to look on the box. I'm not really sure right offhand the grainage, which is okay. But this is a nasty little round. It does a lot of damage, but you can see that there's a little bit more powder in it. This is a Hydroshock, so you can see where it's crimped at right here. That's the end of the projectile, and center core there. So for any of you guys that don't know what the center core is, that basically is that little piece right there. Looks like pencil lead or something sticking out of there. But anyways, it goes in farther and causes more damage. So made by Federal. So enough of that. I have the Hydroshock and I have the 45 plus P. Now, back to the 1911. I'm sporting Hogue, the Grim Reaper grips from Hogue. They're smooth. I put some grip tape on there. The one thing that I have a negative review of this firearm is the front. The front, like lack of thereof, the front strap is smooth. And unless you've got scaly hands or something, I've got man hands, but they're not, like I'm not, they don't have ditch digger hands. And anybody that's a ditch digger, you got my full respect. But the thing is that, I don't got calluses all over my hands from frickin' pickaxe and shovels and stuff like that. But the point is that this particular, since I'm shooting these types of rounds out of my 1911, or at least using them for home defense, but I've fired them out of there, and there's a little bit of a kick there. Now the recoil on a 1911 is not bad if it's heavy. This is, believe it or not, loaded with a 7-round magazine. This is a 43-ounce handgun, and it's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy. I'm not no weakling or anything, but I've had people who have fired it, and they've bitched and complained about it being a little heavy. Well, here's an idea: don't shoot it or quit complaining. That's just the bottom line. But anyways, okay. So I have a Wilson Combat hammer, and the rest of everything else is the same. Is actually, is OEM parts on this, original parts. I did Cerakote it, baked it out in the Arizona sun. It has some chips on it and stuff, but here's an idea. I don't care. And it has, believe the Novak sights. If I'm wrong, let me know. That's okay, because right now I'm having a brain fart, but they are a night sight. So illuminated night sight, extended guide rod, and match grade barrel, and it fires great. One thing I wanted to do was not gonna tell you a lot about it in specs and all that crap. You can look that up online. If you don't know how to use the internet, well, I'm not going to be rude or anything. Have someone help you and show you, which is okay. There are people that have an issue. So, but to kind of get off the subject here, or back on the subject, I'm sporting a 10-round Chip McCormick. This magazine has not failed me once. Everyone thinks that you should go to the higher price stuff. Believe it or not, this was actually $700 plus gun, or excuse me, about 725, 730 out the door after tax. So she's a pretty good. It's up there. But I had the money at the time, and I went ahead and splurged on it. So what the heck? It has an ambi safety. And the cool thing about this particular firearm is the other side of the grip. I mean, I'm sorry, dude, that's just cool. I didn't name this firearm, which to me is kind of dumb, but if I did, it would be the Grim Reaper. So, but anyways, this is the original. Made in Genoso, Illinois. You can see it right there. Genoso, Illinois, Springfield, covering up my serial number. But it has looks like a shaved or beveled ejection port, and it's a crisp firing 1911. I put a 16-pound spring in it, okay, and a lot of people, they would ask me, why would you do such a thing? And, well, just because. Don't frickin' worry about it. It's all good. This particular firearm to me, is great for home defense. They're tough to carry. I would not suggest carry and conceal because the serrations on the side here for your grip, for the back and the front of the slide, are they catch on your clothes. And see, I have the skateboard grip tape on here, which it doesn't matter. A lot of people are just like, why would you diminish the value of your firearm? And it's like, okay, well, for starters, it's my firearm, so I'm going to do what I want. And not to sound like a prick or anything, but a lot of people they'll get on YouTube and they have nothing better to do than criticize someone's firearm or how they talk about their firearm. And this is a crappy video. This is shot off of my iPhone, but I'm just doing a video to show you what I have, at least this one out of several firearms that I have. I could put up more, but I have another video on there, and that was a few years ago. I was kind of new to YouTube as far as posting videos, so it kind of sucks. There were some nice handguns on there, and you may have seen this one. That was 2 or 3 years ago, but this one was on there. And but I think if I'm not mistaken, at the time I didn't Cerakote it. But anyways, so I have a couple guys or people on there that, they're immature little punks. They'd probably be ones that would go around and tag buildings and stuff because they have nothing else better to do with their pathetic lives. Anyways, so, the comments were very childish. And, I don't get on people's stuff and go crazy on there. I may comment about something, someone may take it the wrong way, but I'm not gonna be a child on there. But the point is that, I'm doing just another 1911 video, and I believe that this is one of the better ones. I'm a big Springfield Armory guy. I don't own a lot of their products. I mean, I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but this is the only one that I own. But I have never had an issue with this thing. Is never jammed. I've put over 1,000 rounds through it, and it's flawless, man. It's flawless. And I put that heavier spring on there. It had an 8-pound, so I doubled up the spring on it, and she's ready to go. The thing doesn't stovepipe. Even with I've used an ACT mag, the ACT mag, out of I think it's a Rock Island. I'm not they're pretty good. They're not bad for a budget firearm. You know, and but their magazines are less than exemplary, I should say. But I'm not going to knock the company. Any firearm company out there now, I'm going to try to have a decent respect for, because of the way things are going and the outlook on firearms. And I won't get political, but I'm just stating the facts. And everyone is excuse the expression, up in arms over fire of handguns and or assault rifles and stuff. And I don't want to go all into that. Mine is for the avid gun lover, and or firearms lover, whatever. And I myself am an avid firearm, person. And you can see this is one of my finest ones that I have. I don't have a lot. I used to, but I kind of sold them off, and I gave a guy a smoking deal on one of them, on the of a firearm. It was a Dan Wesson 357 Magnum, and it had the gloss bluing. Man, that thing, I gave it away. And and there's a little bit of me not resents it, but I regret getting rid of it. But he's a good guy, and and I'll just leave it at that. So I said, what the heck? I think it was one of his first firearms, and he'd wanted to get into firearms and stuff. So I was like, what the heck? I'll sell him, give him a dirt cheap deal on it. So on the firearm, gave him a box of bullets, and called it a day. But anyways, okay, so back to the 1911. That has an ambi safety, extended beaver tail. I think it's set at 2 pounds on the trigger. I mean, the trigger's pretty light, and the let's see. I said the trigger's a little light, and the overall grip on this thing is sick. That, believe it or not, that skateboard tape, that stuff's something else. And when you smash it in between two awesome grips, man, it looks good. It really looks good in my eyes. So I think that there is, a lot of potential for this firearm. And I'm thinking about getting some Trigicon night sights, because these are kind of going bad. But that's about it. Not to ramble on. I know I've been going almost 15 minutes here, so sorry for the babbling. But I just give you a look at my 1911 and the magazines that I have, and the bullets, grain weight and all that I use. So, but this is Holy Shies. I'm outie. You guys take it easy and have a good day.